What's good, world? Malcolm back again. And today I'm talking about being stealth in the workplace. So, as many of you guys know, I started a new job about a month ago. And if you watch my video about having to shave my beard, that was the reason why I had to shave my beard. I still miss it dearly. But let's just get right into this topic. Being that I started a new job, I didn't go around saying, hey, I'm trans. Hi, I'm Malcolm. I'm a trans man. That was not how I did it. So when it comes down to it, there are only two people in the company that knows that I'm trans. And one of those people don't even work with me. The other person is my trainer, and he's a part of the LGBT community. So I did feel comfortable and safe to talk to him. Overall, I I kind of got divided from him as a lot of people come to this guy when they have issues and he doesn't talk about other people's business. So I told him, and the first thing he did was reassure me that it was going to stay with him. It wasn't anybody else's business. If I felt comfortable to tell them, then I could. Um, but that was pretty much it. And since I've been there in the last month, I noticed a lot of different things. When people view you as cis and when people know that you're trans, it is completely different. One of the major things I noticed was the second guessing. At my old job, I worked at Pizza Hut for 11 years. So by the point that I got to transition, just about everybody that I worked with in my immediate store, all the store managers in my area, the corporate office, everyone knew that I was trans because I had to go through the process with them. So when it would come to certain doctor's appointments, again, my district manager at Pizza Hut, she was lesbian, so she was also part of the LGBT community. So I did feel comfortable talking to her and her wife about it. But she was very, I guess, she talked to other people about it. And when it came down to it, everybody knew. So as I went through the process, more and more people began to know. And being that I was the store manager, I had to hire people. Some people knew, and some people in the store would tell the new hires, "Oh, hey, yeah, our boss is transgender." But one thing that I noticed was I was constantly being second guessed. So if it came to moving something, they would be like, "Oh, do you have it?" Or if I had to grab something from high, "Oh, why don't you ask for help?" And I notice now I don't get any of that. And I kind of like it because it's like, okay, well, they see me as a guy, so they don't really have to be like, "Oh, well, you're not really a guy, so why don't you get help?" They're not helping me like they would help a woman, so to speak. So that's one thing I really do like. I'm not being second guessed, and people don't have always in the back of their head that I'm transgender and I need assistance with certain things, or certain things I won't know about, or we can't have certain conversations. Conversation is the second thing that I noticed has been a big change. So as many of you guys know, my wife is pregnant. We have like 35 days, and I had to let my boss know, okay, I'm going to need time off because my wife is having this baby, and I do want to be here for at least a week with her when the baby first gets home and when she's in the hospital, all that good stuff. And of course, people overheard it. Again, having a baby is one of the things that you're excited about. So I did talk to some people at the new job about it, and they asked me questions that were totally different than the questions I've been getting. So from people that knew my history, they would ask me, "Oh, well, how did you guys go about it? Did you go to a doctor? Did you do it at home? What happened?" Asking me questions like that. Whereas now I'm getting questions from people who don't know, and it's more so, so was it an accident or did you knock her up on purpose? And it's crazy the way people think differently when they know that you're trans. So that brings me to, will I disclose at any point? I don't think so. And I say that for two reasons. Not that I'm ashamed in any way, but again, being around people who do not know my history, they feel free to talk about certain things. And transgender hasn't come up, but they would talk about, oh, I could never see the girls, because I work with mostly girls, but they would talk about, oh, I would never see myself with another chick. That's just nasty to me. I don't know how people do it. So I don't feel like they would be open minded enough to be like, hey, I'm trans. Now, if it ever came to a point where they were trans bashing or really gay bashing, I would kind of have to speak up, and I probably won't say, hey, well, I'm trans, or I used to be a lesbian or anything like that. It would probably be like, what's the problem? Like, why do you have such a problem with other people do with their life? But I don't think that I would be disclosing, and I kind of think that it's nobody else's business. The people who are close to me, they know. But do I see myself saying, well, I'm transgender? I don't. And it's kind of like a double-edged sword, because I like being visible overall. Like, I like people knowing that my life wasn't always this way, and it took time to get to where I'm at, to be happy where I'm at. So that's pretty much it. Like, I don't think I'll be disclosing. The people that know are probably going to be the only people that know in the company, unless I have to. I know coming up, I'm going to have to go away twice, and each time is going to be for a week at a time. And they do a thing where you have to have a roommate, and I don't know how comfortable I feel with having a roommate. I did talk to my trainer about that, because he kind of understood me. Like, as soon as I brought it up, he was like, I completely understand. But I don't know. I mean, stay tuned. I'm definitely going to talk about it. I'm definitely going to talk about how they handled it. I cannot tell you guys where I'm working at now, because they do have a media disclosure, and I kind of like my job. So I will continue to just say Company Z or something like that. So yeah, that's where I work at, Company Z. But that's it for now. Like, comment, subscribe. All of the people out there that are already stealth, give me some tips and let me know how y'all feel about it. For the people who want to be stealth, you can ask me questions. I really don't mind. You guys know that I'm an open book. But drop me some comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe. And y'all know what I say. Stay true to you. I'm out.